Hello, my name is Antonio Mystic Bellissimo. I've been a student of life all my life. Everything in life revolves in cycles. And so our life revolves in cycle, and our cycles usually are like 7-year cycles. So the cycles take 7 to 9 years to complete. I believe the first cycle of life is from the time of birth, from the time we're conceived actually, until the age of about 6 or 7. Now maybe earlier because the kids are all maturing younger, but basically 7 is about when the second year cycle starts, when the mind starts kicking in and reasoning starts happening, and you go by some of your own instinct and feelings instead of what everybody else taught you that you gotta be like and do and say and all this stuff. So basically every 7 years we run a course of 7 years living life. Then every 7 years, around every 7 years, there's a period of turbulence in our life. Things start going wrong, I don't know, things happen wrong, you get car accidents, maybe tickets, maybe you start to feel funny about people at your job, things starting not to, they talk about the 7-year hitch. Well, somebody decided that was right, because 7-year hitch is because of that. After 7 years of marriage, because of the cycle comes, when everything needs, maybe there's a change happening, that's when you start thinking, wait a minute, am I doing this? It doesn't mean it was bad. It just means that now all of a sudden something's telling you, hey, knock, 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 it's time to get out of high school and maybe go to college. So, because marriage, let's face it, was invented. It was a natural thing. So, relationship's a relationship, but I don't think any relationship was really made to be 100% all the time. I don't think too many animals have that kind of relationship, but humans, we think we do. Anyway, so basically every 7 years is turbulence time. You have a lot of problems, a lot of things happening. You start feeling bad, you might get depressed, you might get angry, you may, all of a sudden you start feeling, who am I, like what am I doing, you don't like your job, so you start changing your friends, you start changing your job, you start doing things weird in a different way. People think you're going crazy, you think you're going crazy, but you're not really going crazy. You're going through that 7-year itch thing that makes change, decides then. At that point you're being tested. You're being tested like you would at a university when you gotta go do a thesis or some paper you gotta write, so to show your peers or before your teachers that you're capable to handle the situation where you studied for when you get out of there. So it's basically the same thing. After 7 years, you got this window of opportunity. Things start shaking up. You got a chance to get out and be somebody new practically. What it means really is this, that at that point, you're starting to question your mind, because your mind was something created by your parents, your teachers, society, and everything, and all the do's and don'ts. So it's a computer based right there. So every time the spirit comes in and brings a message, the brain edits it, says, hey, wait a minute, that's junk mail. No. If the spirit wants to do something fun that feels good, no, you gotta go to work. The spirit wants to do something, no, that's not, somebody told you can't do that. You know what I'm saying? Like that. So at this point what happens is you start to think about this, and the brain, you're starting to take away some of the old garbage that somebody else told you, copy in the past. You don't want to live copy in the past, you want something new. So in order to have something new, you got to open your mind for new things. And so when you do that, you wipe out some of the old stuff and you change them. Like, 100 years ago, if you sang rock music in a church, they'd probably hang you. Now the spiritual music is all rock and roll in the church, your kids sing. Okay, so you change the ideas in your mind, your belief system, and then you're okay, and then you go to something new. So basically that's what happens. You get the shake up, you start wiping out some of the old ideas, and I can do this, do I now? Why not try this? Why not go climbing rocks or go dancing or do something else? Who says you can't do it? You can't stay up all night or party all night, whatever, So all of a sudden you start believing new things, you accept new things, and life becomes easier. You go to a next level because your acceptance level, get this, this is the whole key about life, acceptance. Your acceptance level all of a sudden becomes more receptive, and you start accepting things as, yeah, give me more new stuff. Instead of, no, you got same old. So basically, you become kind of a new person because all of a sudden you change in the way you feel. Maybe you even change your name. Maybe you even change your hair. You color the hair. You wear different clothes. You buy a different car. You move. You change house. You change jobs. Everything happens in the shake-up. And so when that starts, you have trouble at the beginning. It's a little fear going on, but don't worry, you'll make it through. You just gotta hang in there. Because if you don't pass, you gotta repeat the same old again. So it's up to you. You want to repeat or you want to go on to the next level? If you want to go on to the next level, then you must accept and you must realize it's a natural thing that we're going through. You're not going nuts. Just think about that. Spirit is poking you, say, hey, maybe you're not supposed to be doing this. You're supposed to be doing something else, something you love, something you feel good about, instead of, And then if you overcome the fear of thinking, oh no, if I change, I'm going to lose my job, how am I going to live, all this other stuff, comes into the mind. If you get the mind out of the way and you follow your spirit, you'll be just fine. So 7-year cycle, and after that you go to the next level, you stay back, repeat the same old school, or you go to the next level. It's very simple, it's very natural, it's a real thing. Accept it, enjoy it. It's a beautiful movie that you'll be making by yourself with everyone you encounter on your new cycle of life. Beautiful. Antonio Mystic, bellissimo. For this improv to spiritual conversation, thank you. God bless, peace, and love to you, and spread it around.